Comparison is the thief of joy, but contrast is the father of appreciation. If you don't already know what this is, I want to put you onto some game that will help you go from comparison to contrast like really quick. The system is called human design, and you have one of these. This is called a body graph. Now, this is not just astrology with extra steps. Human design operates on a recently discovered particle called the neutrino. Neutrinos are subatomic particles that carry no electrical charge and have a tiny amount of mass. They can pass through things, and there's 3 trillion of them moving through my thumb every single second. This body graph shows you the activation of different patterns, different genes in the human body. Human design brings together 4 systems. We have the Kabbalah, the Hindu Brahmin chakra system, the I Ching, and astrology coming together to show us how these neutrinos make you unique. This is my body graph. This is my best friend's body graph. They're different. The way you move out of comparison and into contrast is by acknowledging and recognizing how unique you are. 99% of the population is going to have a body graph like this. You're going to have some centers that are defined, they're colored in and connected to other centers, and some centers that are undefined. You can run these, by the way, on my website. It's totally free. Although I do recommend this app, Neutrino Design. You can find the links for all of this stuff in my bio. A really simple way to contrast the defined centers from the undefined centers is like speakers and microphones, right? Speakers, stuff comes out of the speakers. Microphones, stuff goes into the microphones. The defined centers, those are your speakers. This is where you're supposed to be manifesting yourself. The undefined centers, these are the microphones. This is where you're absorbing and sampling from the outside world. And only 1% of the population has a body graph like this. We're called reflectors, and all of these centers are microphones. Typically, the more undefined centers you have, the more openness in your chart that you have, the more you're going to be comparing yourself to other people. So let's just take this example. If I'm supposed to look at this center right here, this is the spleen. This is the center for intuition, health, well-being, survival. Now, if I get caught oversampling the way my best friend takes care of themselves, the way that they listen to their intuition, or if I even use them as a survival mechanism, and I try to install that into my spleen, I will get very sick. I will start picking up habits that are not good for me, and I will ultimately lose touch with my survival instinct and my intuition. So instead of comparing myself to the way that my buddy takes care of himself, I'm going to appreciate the way that my buddy takes care of themselves. And so that's it. There's so much nuance to this. I can't really explain it all in one video, but the way that you go from comparison to contrast is through appreciation. Learning how to appreciate others by first learning how to appreciate yourself and your own uniqueness. If you're interested in learning more about this, go ahead and click that follow button, ask some questions in the comments, and if you want a fully generated report about your body graph specifically, or if you want my personal help with integrating all this information, all the links for all the things are in the bio.